They're effective at playing around the mid game. They're pretty smart around their side lane usage as well. But then when they need to play around objectives, their setups aren't always optimal. So you end up in this very awkward back and forth because they don't have a play. They're in a good position to set up for these objectives, and it's ultimately just going to be a cross map. And it comes back to what we were talking about earlier. What is the early game priority going to be for these junglers? Fnatic has push on
as well, which makes it a little bit more tricky to lock him up. As they step forward, might look for a Nature's Grasp. There's a Shadowing Strike. Alvaro is going to come in from the side. Make it rain. From Supa will get the slow, but I don't think MDK can do much with a single cannon and a caster there. Equalizer down on Myrwn. He dashes away with a Pathmaker. Not falling for the trap of Q3ing Oscar and then pulling him back across the Equalizer that we saw happen yesterday. Nature's Grasp comes out, tanked up. Noah has to cleanse away. Jhin flashes underneath the tower. Alvaro flashes forward. Noah away from this as the bullet time rains hell down onto the face of Jhin. The curtain's open, but Elyoya will be able to walk away from this one. More about clearing the wave than anything here for Noah.
Nicely done by MDK.
Should be able to clear out the wave. Myrwn, Q3, knocked back with the Bolt Breaker, but Pathmaker keeps him alive. Noah underneath the tower, taking a couple of shots. Will they look for more on this dive? Myrwn still has the all-out. Humanoid's on his way across to bolster the attack, and Myrwn, even with an all-out, can't get out of that. Razork has to flash away. The True Shot barrage goes wide, and Fnatic find a kill on the dive.
Oscarinin waiting for Humanoid to come down, and when all four members were ready, they caught Myrwn off, and as MDK have clearly set their sights on the top tower, maybe Fnatic is looking at a redive.
Can wait for it. True Shot barrage comes out. That tower still has one plate on it. Pathmaker in, but Razork's tanking the turret. All out comes out. There's the Magna Storm as well. Myrwn down to half HP. Humanoid dashing forward. No mana on the Corki now as Supa and Alvaro continue to rattle on that top lane turret. They should be able to take this first. Another wave comes in about 5 seconds, and no wave for Fnatic.
They do give the Dragon to MDK, but I think the only mistake Fnatic... Oh, actually, might give Myrwn here.
Flash forward with the Vault Breaker into the cease and desist. Myrwn tries to dash away, but he's already on 300 HP. A dash, a flash, not enough with the Magna Storm pulling him back. Fnatic get their second on the board.
This should open up this top tower as well. The damage is already done earlier. Alvaro hovering around to try and deny.
Second Myrwn steps up past that, I have a feeling Fnatic are going to start those TP plays and see if they can very quickly pick someone off and just start to elevate their game plan a little bit more. Maybe even finding more of those here.
First one to be caught out, and he's going to go down immediately. The Equalizer not well placed. Cease and desist going in, but the shield is enough for Fresskowy with the locket. There's one for Supa. Razork dashing back in, but he's going to be put in the dirt for a double, and MDK come alive.
A nice collapse from MDK. Fnatic was stacking on the top side, and they were making the rotation towards mid, and MDK was able to punish them in that movement. An area of the map that Fnatic didn't have full information of. Alvaro gets another one. And now MDK will secure the mid-tier 2. Oh, I spoke too soon. They didn't have enough of a minion wave.
A lot of their fans as well. This is not the MDK that I expect to show up. They're taking a very standard build and beating Fnatic at their own game.
Cheating tempo as well here. Elyoya took the long way round. Jhin thought everyone had gone back to base, but he's the only one doing that now. Sent back to the fountain. A TP in as MDK may turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Yeah, why not? The numbers advantage. Noah's still not respawned yet, and he's going to take a while to get back there. Myrwn can act on zoning duty, and they're going to accelerate this game.
No Equalizer for Oscarinin. Myrwn being the bouncer, holding Razork at bay. Humanoid coming in, no vision over the wall. There's one sapling there as Myrwn jumps in. The Entofus come out, the Nature's Grasp to follow up. And Razork is sent packing. MDK keep the Baron aggro. The curtain's open and Elyoya dashes in with a twisted advance. Hit with one shot, a second hits Myrwn, but Humanoid tries to steal, can't get it. Good smite from Elyoya as MDK take much standing gold off the map as possible and then still reset and go for that Drake.
And look at the difference between the AD carries. Infinity Edge now finished for Supa. Ooh, Alvaro.
Equalizer goes down, Magna Storm as well to follow up. Okay, maybe they can't use the entirety of the Baron buff to push in after losing Alvaro, but
they really should have drifted from mid to top and forced pressure onto Fnatic, but by trying to go for the mid lane turret, Alvaro gets punished. No, Jhin might be.
Face check, flashes away, Vault Breaker in by Razork. Currently it's only a 4v4, the TP behind, but the bullet time, dodge this! Razork sent packing, the rest of Fnatic retreating. Humanoid's behind MDK right now, but doesn't really have a way to join the fray. Oscarinin slowed up with the Make It Rain. Fresskowy and Humanoid might butt heads.
Of course alive, but you don't want to go for that objective immediately. You want to leverage the fact that there are dead members on the side of Fnatic to siege onto these towers. Oscar may have overstepped.
Myrwn going in, Pathmaker flashed away from. Had to respect the fact he could be pulled back by Myrwn. And now the Drake in the eyes of MDK. Alvaro already so far.
Yeah, they had the 4 versus 5, so just thought, hey, we can just out-muscle you, and now they're getting out-muscled on the top side. As Alvaro gets him!
Oh my god! You just don't get a chance to move. No flash, of course. That was burned in the bot lane by Myrwn earlier on. Humanoid trying to push that out, but Myrwn's going to catch him.
I mean, if I could surmise that from one of the great philosophers, Observes once again highlighting this darkness that MDK consistently creates.
Elyoya flashes in, the bullet time comes in with the cease and desist. Equalizer laid down as well, and Supa's been locked up on it. Keeper's verdict, guilty for 2. Jhin and Razork chucked away. Oscarinin ignited, but he'll survive to fight another day. They thought they'd caught Supa, but it's not quite enough damage. It's away. That Blightning Jewel.
Yeah, we're yet to really see a strong fight from Fnatic. The TP flank.
Nature's Grass goes out. Razork has to step forward, has the Bolt Breaker, will dash down, but Fresskowy begins to open up. Now Elyoya's been caught. Myrwn tries to get to the back line. Fresskowy's already killed off Razork down towards the bottom side of the fight. The all-out pulls back Humanoid! And MDK welcome him to the family, as Vin Diesel would say. They take him out, and Fnatic now only have 3 to try and defend the Baron play from MDK.
I mean, it's an easy Baron and a well-executed fight. MDK, the concerns that I had around their engage are just proving to be a non-factor. They leverage the Maokai ultimate to split apart Fnatic. They have Myrwn finding these flanks, and they use Alvaro as a flash stun bot. Yep. He's just willing to go in for anything. And now they find themselves with...
And even a difficult composition of that to execute, and they're executing well.
They do still need to break the base.
Cease and desist in. Keeper's verdict. Stopwatch from Supa. Didn't expect him to have that one in his toolkit. And now Razork pays the price for not pressing tab. Noah's caught in the bullet time. And MDK are going to rip straight through Fnatic and take game 1.
Supa with the smart purchase to buy himself a little bit more time in the fight. He knows that if he gets caught, the game can be turned, but he will not get caught. He will not be denied, and MDK are looking to go 1-0 up in this best of 5.
Oscarinin trying to do anything he can to defend, but I'm afraid he can't do much. Set Packing joins his team in body bags as MDK go 1-0 up in this series.
Whew. What a game from Madline's Koi. Great, slow pressure in the early stages, constantly trading back and forth, making sure that they were going to be okay coming out of that early game, and then executing well around Fog of War, finding picks on basically abusing Fnatic playing a standard League of Legends around their vision, and that was fantastic.
I mean, it was the vision game.